Howdy, hi. This is Dear Job Sports WNBA Picks and Predictions for Thursday, September 4th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, got to recap the previous day's results. On the day, get this, I won money. I didn't know that was allowed. I thought the WNBA just took all of your money and then gave it immediately paid to the players because you got to pay them what they're owed. And apparently they're owed a ton because I've been losing a lot. But today, I took some of my money back. Thank you, Arike Gumbawale. Give me my money. 4-2 brings our season record to 328 and 325. So I now have a little bit of wiggle room to say I'm above 500. Probably should have gone 5-1, but the over in the Sparks game just absolutely died in the fourth quarter. At halftime, it looked like both teams might score 100, and then they did nothing in the second half. So we'll talk about that real quick, then we'll get on to the 4 games we got for tomorrow. Game 1, it was the dream. We had them -7. This was way greasier than it had to be. Halftime score 53-41. Full game score 86-75. Sparks 41% from the field. Only 24% from deep. That was not good today. Oops, excuse me. Sorry if it sounds like I'm losing my voice. We had our first open gym for the freshman basketball team that I coached today. So I was yelling a lot. And that was after teaching for 2 weeks. So my voice is about ready to die. But anyway, the Dream, 43% from the field, 39% from deep. Sparks actually lose the rebounding battle by 4. They lose the turnover battle by 1. Interesting game here, because if you look at the stats, you had Hamby drop 21-9-4. Rakia Jackson played 15-3-1. Azare Stevens has not done a damn thing in a very long time. 23 minutes, 5 points. Then you had Kelsey Plum drop 18-3-7. The rest of the team was atrocious. Ray Burrell, 1 of 8. Their entire bench only scored 11 points. That is not ideal. Next winner was the under 162.5 in the Sky and the Sun game. This was weird. The Chicago Sky scored 88 points. 88. 48% from the field, 47% from deep. The Connecticut Sun, 38% from the field, 31% from deep. 29 turnovers in this game. It was honestly a fairly even matchup in terms of who actually played well. The Sky just put the ball in the hoop. And they also had a massive free throw advantage. 24 free throws to 12. All right. Our 2 player props. They both hit. Kelsey Plum, PRA over 25.5. Yes, ma'am. She totals the game. 18 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. That is 28 PRA, so she's good there. Then we had Ryan Howard, points and assists over 22.5. This one came down to the wire. 19 points. 5 assists, that is 24. That is bueno to me. Our losers, kind of already talked about it, the over 168.5 in the Sparks and the Dream. They scored 30 points in the fourth quarter. 30. Both teams combined to go 17 of 53 from deep. Not ideal. And 42% from the field overall. The over was looking good until it was not. Then we had the Sun plus 1.5. I didn't put any real money on this game. There was nothing put. All of my money was on the Dream game. Both of these teams are absolute dog shit at basketball. It'll be interesting to see what they do come the offseason, because with 2 new expansion teams, you only get to keep 6 players on your roster. Who the Connecticut Sun are keeping, or whose contract is even good till next year, I have no idea. But this offseason is going to be ridiculous with the amount of people leaving their team based on their contract expiring, and then the player negotiations going on with the WNBA. We're in for a hell of an offseason. All right, that's the recap. Let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. All right, I'm going to try to make these games quick because, again, my voice is about to die. First game, Mercury, I'm going to take them on the road, -8.5 at the Washington Mystics. I'm also going to rock the over, 158.5. Both of these basketball games on the screen are absolutely atrocious. The only good one of the night is the one we're going to talk about on the next slide with the Minnesota Lynx and the Las Vegas Aces. But anyway, Mercury, they got to keep winning basketball games to try to get the second overall seed. Mystics are horrible, so we'll get into it. Mercury, 26-14 on the year, coming off of a 6-point home win against the Fever. This is the first of 2 road games on their mini road series. They play 2 horrible basketball teams in the Mystics and the Sun. They are already 2-0 against the Mystics this season. They won the first meeting by 6, the second meeting by 16. Both of those wins happened when Brittany Sykes and Aaliyah Edwards were on the roster. So now you play a much depleted Mystics lineup. I see no reason why they should not win by double digits. Mystics, 16-25. Their season is done. They cannot make the playoffs. This is their first home game back after a 3-game West Coast road trip. It looks like they're going to end the year on a 10-game losing streak because currently they've lost 7 in a row. They end the season Mercury, Fever, Liberty. I do not think you are winning any of those games. So I will take the Mercury and I will take the over. Next game, this game. Do not put any money on this game, or if you do, you have to bet the Valkyries. But for my sake, I'm going to take the Wings because I hate the Valkyries. Every single time I bet against them, I lose. So I will just take the Wings for video purposes. I will take the under, though. I will bet the under. The Valkyries' defense have been solid. The Wings games have actually been going under recently. I'm going to rock that. We'll see what happens. Wings, 9-32 on the year. They've lost 8 games in a row. Their injury report, it is real long. Players such as Isaiah James, and then I forgot Haley Jones. Haley Jones' name is supposed to be there. They are both listed as questionable. The normal suspects are all out. Arike, JJ Quinterly, Geisel Soder, they're all done for the season. But as long as Paige Beckers is playing in this game, the Wings have a chance because she will be the best player on the court. Valkyries, 4 games above 500 at 22-18. They've won 4 games in a row, including a win against this very Wings team. They won by 9 points just 2 weeks ago. That game was in Dallas. Tiff Hayes and Xandon Lassini are on the injury report, but would appear as though Monique Billings is going to play in this game. Now, this has been happening not in the most recent games, but 2 weeks ago, Monique Billings was off of the injury report for every single pregame, and then she wouldn't play in the game and she'd find herself on it. So whether she actually suits up here, I have no idea, but you might want to keep an eye out on that. Give me the Wings, but more importantly, give me the under. All right, now you got the game of the night. Absolute banger. Potentially a WNBA Finals preview. Minnesota Lynx on the road, Las Vegas Aces. I am shocked the Aces are a dog, especially with the Minnesota Lynx injury report. No chance are you not backing the Aces here. Lynx 32-8 on the year, 7-3 in their last 10 games, which for their standard, not very good. Injury report, like I said, massive. Kayla McBride, questionable. Dejanay Carrington, questionable. That is your best perimeter shooter and your best perimeter defender, and you might not have them both for this game. If they don't play, I don't see how they win. All of their offense is going to have to come from Fee and Courtney Williams with like maybe a tad of Jessica Shepard or Alana Smith. I don't see how they're scoring. Aces, 26-14. They've won 12 games in a row. They have not lost a basketball game in almost a month and a half. That last loss they had, guess who it was to? The answer is the Lynx. They lost in Las Vegas, 53-point. It was a nuclear explosion in Las Vegas. Revenge, 100% going to be on the mind here. Asia, Nilissa Smith should have great performances down low. I think they're going to be able to quell Fee more than they did the previous meeting. Asia's a multiple-time defensive player over the year. She's going to have to take some pride and just man up or woman up and guard Fee one-on-one. Do it. Give me the Aces. Give me the over. Aces win this game 100-81. Player props. Speaking of Asia, she is the best player in the world. If we're talking about women's basketball players, give me your PRA over 36.5. If I'm taking the Aces, I have to back her. Revenge, 100% going to be on the mind. She gets up for games like these. She will be absolutely ballistic on the court. I am very excited to watch. Next, give me Paige Becker's PRA over 24.5. I'm surprised the line is this low. She should be going absolute balls to the walls against this Valkyries team. Last time she played them, she dropped decent numbers. It was 19 PRA, but she did that on just 3 of 12 shooting. Second time around, I think she does a tad bit better. I think she can easily hit 24.5. All right, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.